Welcome back. This is the second of many videos to come. My name is Jaden Morales, and today's topic we are going to be talking about trust. Trusting in God, building back trust in people, and losing trust. So I'm going to start off with talking about, losing trust in people. What that does, how that makes you feel, and it's a difficult topic because, it's a difficult topic to speak on because it's hard to regain trust back after being very hurt or being lied to, by friends or family or loved ones. You can't trust that person no more. You can't, like, you feel like you can't trust that person no more. You don't know if they're telling you the truth. You don't know if they are doing what they say they're doing. You don't know if they're being honest with you anymore. And that's the scary thing about it, because you would like to give them that trust back. You would like to give them that um, sense of freedom back that they had before, where you had no doubt in your mind that they weren't doing wrong or they weren't gonna lie to you. And that's a big thing. Like, when someone breaks your trust, it's harder to get back. You can't tell if they're telling the truth to you. You can't tell if they're being honest with you, or where they're going, or what they're doing. You can't trust that. You can't trust the feeling of, oh, I know they're doing this and that they are doing this. Once that trust is broken, it's harder to gain that back. Now then, it went from, oh, I feel like, I know what they're doing. I feel like they're telling me the truth, to I don't even know if you're telling me the truth anymore. I don't even know if you're being honest with me anymore. Are you saying where you're saying you're going, or you're going somewhere else? And that even carries over. That broken trust feeling carries over to other people, making it harder for you to open yourself up to them. Now you're afraid that the next person or whoever you meet in life is gonna be the same way. They're gonna lie to you. They're not gonna be being honest with you. They're just gonna, you're afraid they're not gonna be telling you the truth. And I'll tell you that that's the hard part. That's the difficult part. But I tell you this, that not everyone is going to hurt you like that. Not everyone is going to break your trust like that. From one person, you can't carry it over to the other. You can't now keep them, you can't have your guard up on them, because then you won't be able to, experience new things, meet new people. You won't be able to put yourself fully out there. And which you should. You should be able to. Just because one person broke your trust doesn't mean everyone else is going to. That stops you from meeting new friends, meeting new loved ones, being able to talk to people or confide in them your feelings. It breaks that sense, and it feels disrespectful onto you. And it's not a good feeling at all. It's not a good feeling to feel that. And that's from life experiences. From me being hurt and having trust broken, it pushed me away from being able to open myself up to other people, to be who I am, because I'm afraid that everyone's gonna treat me the same way that I've been treated before. And from that topic, I'll move on to gaining trust. So gaining trust, you have to open yourself up to doing that. You have to open yourself up to being able to let yourself confide in others. As I said before, you can't think that what one person did, everyone else is going to do to you. You can't think that it's going to be like that every single time, because it's not going to. You need to be able to open yourself up and start trusting other people. And if the new people you meet, break your trust, then you just have to let that go and move on to the next. You just got to keep building yourself up. Be able to open yourself up. Be able to allow yourself to build your emotions to people. Be able to entrust in them things that you tell them. Be able to talk to them. Open up new lights for you to, just create a new you, I guess. And that's the bad thing. Second video, and I'm stumbling still, but it's okay. You can't let what others done to you, what other people have done in your life or have done to you, to hold you back from being able to open up to other people and trusting them. So with the third part, I'll get into learning to trust in God. Learn to trust in God. And that falls into what I just said. Building that trust. Being able to build that trust in people. Now I'll tell you, God will never disappoint. He will never disappoint you to where you're not able to trust Him. You will always be able to trust in God. Because here's the thing. Unlike us as flesh, God is there to always be there to guide you. His love is everlasting. He gives you everlasting love. He is there to move you in your path. He will never break your trust, and He will never hurt you. That is the person you want to build your trust with. Now, I have some Bible verses here, and in Psalms 118, verses 8, he says that it is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in humans. You can trust in humans, not saying not to, but it is better to take refuge in Him than other people. Because other people, yeah, they disappoint. But as I say, He will never disappoint. He will never be the one to, lie to you. He'll never lie to you. He'll never not tell you the truth. And He'll never not be, He'll always be there. He'll never say that He's going anywhere else. He'll always be there for you. He'll always be there in your life to guide you. And you can trust in Him on that. Now in Psalms 56, verses 3 and 4, he says, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you, in God, whose word I praise. In God I trust, and I am not afraid." So when you're able to put your trust in God, when you're able to open yourself up to God, you will not be afraid of anything. You will not be afraid of what people can do to you, the people that hurt you. You won't be afraid of that, because your trust is in God, that He can take that away. He can take away those feelings of hurt, of pain that you go through. He is there to take those away. of evil that comes around in your life that's dwelling in you. Like I said with the new beginnings yesterday, where, instead of staying in the old, you move to the new. Think of the old as the sin you do, and the new is following in God. Don't be afraid to follow God, because He will take away that old in your life. It's like a tumor. He's there to take away that tumor that's off you, so you can be able to run freely, be able to feel healthy and move. In God I trust. In God I trust that He will take every single thing of pain away. Unlike how us, again, as humans, we disappoint. But God does not disappoint. Now in Psalms 62, verses 7 through 8, my salvation and my honor depend on God. He is my mighty rock, my refuge. Trust in Him at all times. You people, pour out your hearts to Him, for God is our refuge. You are able to pour out your heart to Him because He will not hurt you. He will not break that bond that you have between each other. He is there to rebuild that back up from you. And we can say the same as when you meet new people, you can build that bond with them. Don't be afraid to build that bond with them. Just like as God, you build that bond with Him, you build that bond with other people. But He will not disappoint. Other people will, but He will not. So take refuge in Him in your life. Confide your problems in Him. When you feel like there's a day that you're hurting, pray. When there's a day that you feel like that you just are not motivated no more, the pressure too hard on you, pray. Put your trust in Him that He can take it away. Put your love in Him that He can take it away. Put your faith in God so that He can take it away. You can't do it on your own. Trust in Him. Take refuge in Him. Put your love into Him. When you put your love into Him, you put your trust into Him. He sees that. He sees that you're there to follow Him. If you don't, sorry, I almost yawned. If you don't put your trust into Him and you don't put your love into Him, then it's like He says, then what are you doing? You're asking me for these things, but you can't trust in me for me to do it. Put your trust that He can take away all things from you. Jesus died on the cross for us, took 40 lashings to the back. I think I would be able to trust a man that took 40 lashes to the back and says that He can take away my sins because I put my faith and trust in Him. He can cleanse my life because I put my faith and trust in Him. So of course I would trust in Him. Not many people would do that, and He would not be there to hurt you. He did not disappoint again. He is there, everlasting, to show you everlasting love. Love in God. Trust in Him. Don't be afraid to talk to people after someone broke your trust. Don't be afraid. If you broke someone's trust and you want to gain that back, then show them everything in your power that you would do to gain that trust back. If they broke your trust, then hopefully they show everything in their power to gain your trust back. But don't keep it super far at a distance, but keep it at a distance until you see, okay, this person means it. This person's serious. They're not here to hurt me. They're not here to push me away. None of that. They're showing you seriously that they want to change. They're showing you seriously. Again, I'm almost yawning. Sorry. They're showing you again that they want to fix that trust that they broke. Don't be afraid of being able to accept it. you know. But if they keep on doing it and they keep on breaking your trust, that's where you have to take that out your life. You know, that's a bad habit right there. That's a no-no. You know, be able to wanna, you know, accept other people also. To learn to trust other people. Don't be afraid to. You know, I know it's difficult. I know you're hurting. I know you're sad. I don't, whatever you're going through. I mean, I don't know right now, but whatever you're going through, whoever hurts you like that, don't ball it up. Don't push everybody away. Not everyone's gonna hurt you. Some people are gonna, you know, some people will hurt you, but not everyone is gonna hurt you. And some people just want to be there for you. So trust in them to be there for you. Trust in them to show you love for you. To show you care for you. Show you that they'll take what you told them, what you confide in them, that they will take it and they'll hold on to it and not let it go, you know? Let that, just be able to set that free to other people. Not everyone is gonna hurt you. And I'll leave it off at that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you guys again. Like and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.